Okay, so if you've ever felt completely and totally ignored by your cat, you need to hear this. It turns out we've been getting their signals all wrong. Today, we're going to decode their secret language of trust. Let's get into it. You know that exact moment I'm talking about? You walk into a room, your cat looks right at you, and then just casually strolls on by like you're not even there. It feels like a total snub, right? The ultimate cold shoulder. But what if I told you it's actually the exact opposite? That's right. That little walk by that feels so aloof, it isn't a rejection at all. It's what we could call a high-level trust walk, and it's a super sophisticated move that only happens between two individuals who have a really, really strong and secure bond. Now, to get this, you and we have to kind of reset our entire idea of what affection looks like. We see love through a very human lens, hugs, constant attention, lots of physical contact. But cats, they're playing by a completely different rule book. And the core idea here is something called parallel presence. In the cat world, true closeness isn't about being on top of each other all the time. It's actually about feeling safe enough to just exist in the same room. Seriously, think about bonded cats in the wild. They're not cuddling 24/7. Nope. They're napping a few feet apart, grooming themselves nearby. They are together, but still separate. And this just lays it out perfectly. For us humans, physical touch is often the gold standard of affection. For cats, the gold standard is feeling so incredibly safe and secure with you that they don't need constant reassurance. They can just kick back and be themselves because they know you're there. So let's really break this trust walk down. How do we know for sure it's a huge compliment and not a tiny insult? Well, it's all about picking up on the subtle little signals they're sending our way. This is basically what's going on inside your cat's head. They aren't checking on you because they simply don't have to. You've become such a reliable, safe part of their world, their personal fortress, that they can finally just let their guard down completely. And get this, the eye contact part is huge. In cat language, a direct, hard stare is a challenge. It's seen as aggressive. So when your cat looks away as they pass you, they're actively saying, "We're cool." It's their way of telling you there are no threats here, just good vibes. But wait, there's more. Sometimes they add a little extra flair. Have you ever seen your cat walk right into your path and then do this big, slow, super deliberate stretch? That is not just a random stretch. Researchers actually call this a social stretch. It's a greeting that they do because you're there. It's a bit of a power move, but in a totally friendly way. They're basically saying, "Hey, look at me. I'm so comfortable and important here that I know you'll stop and pay attention for a sec." It's a huge sign of a confident cat who feels totally at home. And while this is all going down, you gotta check the tail. A tail that's held straight up is like a friendly little flag waving, signaling, "I'm confident and I trust you." And if it's got that little question mark hook at the very top, that's even better. That's trust mixed with a little bit of happiness and excitement to be near you. Okay, now we're getting to the most mind-bending part of this whole thing. Get ready for this. What if the cat that seems distant actually trusts you more than the one that's always clinging to your leg? Just look at this comparison. The cat that follows you everywhere, the one we call a Velcro cat, that might actually be a sign of some low-level anxiety. They feel like they have to constantly check on you to feel safe. But the truly secure cat, they trust you so deeply that they can literally turn their back to you or go nap in a whole other room. And that's the ultimate relationship goal right there, secure attachment. It's an actual biological state of calm. It means your cat has decided deep down in its little cat soul that you are the safest thing in its universe. So safe, in fact, that it doesn't even need to see you to know that you've got its back. And that is the absolute key. When your cat chooses to be distant, it's actually being incredibly vulnerable. They are showing you that just knowing you're in the house is enough to regulate their entire nervous system. They can finally truly relax. It is the biggest compliment a cat can possibly give you. So, now that you know how to read these signals, what's the right way to respond? If you want to build an even stronger bond, it's all about learning to speak their language back to them. So next time your cat gives you that trust walk, don't rush over and try to pet them. Instead, return the favor. Give them a slow blink. That's a cat kiss. Say their name in a really soft, gentle voice. And then, and this is the most important part, just let them keep on walking. See, by not forcing an interaction, you're honoring the way they communicate. You're basically telling them, "I see you, I get you, and I respect you." And that simple little act validates their trust in you, and honestly, it makes your bond so much deeper. So the next time your cat strolls past you like a tiny, furry CEO just surveying their empire, you'll know exactly what's up. It's not a snub, it's a silent agreement of trust. Which leaves us with a final question to think about. Is your cat the cool, confident CEO of your home? Or are they your loving but maybe slightly anxious personal bodyguard? Something to think about.